what that accomplishes, but as you align several more of these patterns, you see there's sort of like a pulse of white light through the like glowing symbols that sort of goes around the hemisphere.
Yeah.
And one of the symbols recedes into the dome, and well, no, it doesn't recede. It morphs into a like a sphere, so kind of like a joystick almost, except for it doesn't seem to have any kind of like movability. That just like pops up sort of in front of you.
I don't know whether to grab it or like mind link with it.
Lick it.
There we go. I lick it. No, I grab it.
You grab it with your hand.
With my hand.
All right.
I'm like, well, here we go.
You feel a sort of prickling sensation. And you kind of like looking at it, you see that several needles have like speared out from it to impale your hand.
Oh,
You imagine this would hurt a lot more if you weren't so heavily drugged.
you tricky, tricky joystick. What kind of prick-ass aliens built this thing? Jesus.
As that happens, you
Hero.
feel your mind sort of like twist with vertigo, as your perception expands out beyond your body.
Oh, am I super high now? Like am I
Encompass.
on LSD?
Oh yeah, you're super high
Now
now.
I'm on LSD. Okay, these aliens are pretty groovy.
Your your perception expands out to encompass everything in the vicinity of this tower.
I see all. I am the tower.
You aren't able to focus on everything at once, of course, but you are able to see pretty much everything in great detail, as long as it can be seen like from like line of sight of the tower. Basically, you can look around from any point that the tower can be seen from.
Oh wow!
As if you were standing there, basically.
Nice.
All right. Wow. Does this like extend to all the other ones? The other like.
It needs legs when you got your own mecha
You
tower.
are more capable of like seeing them, that like you can see a little bit farther in each of their directions,
Okay.
and like you can see all three of those towers as well, but you don't really have like perception around those.
Okay. God, dude, is there supposed to be 3 of these guys all piloting each tower, and
4.
then or 4, so 3 more, and then they all power up, form some center blast like Independence Day ships, and kablamo! Either launch it in the air or throw it into the core,
Maybe they're thrusters.
or maybe they're thrusters to move the planet.
It's a giant spaceship.
No,
Or yeah,
it's
it's
to move the
Yeah.
planet out of the way of like an incoming meteor or something.
Yep.
no, it's a tow truck.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
set it here to tow Earth,
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
too. It's
just
what
to get it out of the way.
it's what
They got to put
Superman grabs onto.
a space overpass here, so
Yep. Exactly.
Because Green Lantern died, so he can't make that giant clamp out of willpower anymore. So
Yeah.
so Superman needs something to grab onto to tow Earth around.
just like a handhold.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think it's that like, and I'm like, ah, shit, but I'm gonna try and tap into whatever I can of this one and see if there's something to activate, like a power surge that is there to release or something.
Or, use unfathomable heat to vent out onto the coalition because Willow's immune to heat. So
That's what I mean. Like I said, like either like the power source, if there's like some sort of if
Some kind of heat ventilation
yeah
system. Yeah.
because I know it's cooking
Okay.
something in there. I don't know if it's making plasma cookies or what, but
Yeah. So still pretty much just using your intuition. We'll say you probably have enough time for one more roll before
okay.
forces collide.
Because you said I don't know what I accomplished. I just did something.
The first time.
Or the good time, the point, the 8%.
Well, you caused this joystick to pop up.
Okay, but then when I grabbed the joystick, I just got like a consciousness tied to this thing.
Yeah, you were able to perceive
All right, so that's what I mean. Am I able to like look through the
the
tower?
eye. Yes. But yeah, like I said, you can zoom around to any point within the tower's like field of view, and you can see everything from there as if you're standing there.
Okay, but I can't like look around inside the tower, like through.
No.
Step.
Oddly enough, you cannot look around through the tower.
All right, that's what I was trying to. That's what I meant by I look for a power source or
Okay.
something
Yeah.
to be released. And that's so no, I can't look through the tower. Okay, so I guess I'll look around, see their forces, and see what's going on, and then look for Willow. Like look at that ship, in that ship.
Okay. You probably can't see Willow from, like, you can't quite see inside of the ship.
Yep.
You can see all around the ship, so you know like where everybody is and stuff.
Mhm.
But you just know that Willow's in there.
Okay, and then I think back to our endeavors, and I'm like, yeah, she could survive a blast from most everything. I don't know what this fires, but I bet it's hot. And then I go tinkering around, and I guess I use the joystick and my brain to aim at that coalition force.
Okay.
Like I don't know what I'm aiming. I don't know if like this thing is literally gonna get up and walk over there and take a shit on it, but I'm aiming something.
Give me another D100 roll.
Come on, here comes that 8. Give me that 8. That'd be so great. Ugh. Well, it's not an 8.
What is it?
It's a 3.
3.
It is.
Okay.
I can take a picture.
No, I believe you. All right.
Shit.
So this
3's kind of look like 8, so I did think it was one.
So you sort of resituate things and align several more of the like symbols while still holding on to this thing and like
High on
focusing
LSD.
your attention. Yeah, like thinking as hard as you can and kind of just like using your intuition more than any form of logic, just like moving what feels right to make things point in that direction, basically.
I don't understand how this is working.
And you feel your perception, like maybe it's just because you're focusing more on there, but you kind of feel like your perception is keyed more into that point than other areas. And you get this feeling like black spots like on your eyes, like, you know, if you stare into the sun and then look away, there's the black spots of that sort of like forming when you look towards the ship.
All right. Sorry. Right after the black spots,
Mhm.
I kind of missed because I had to talk to someone real quick.
Black spots when you look towards the death's head that Willow's in.
Okay.
What you're focusing on.
It's gonna create antimatter zones, black holes. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know if I want that to happen, but Willow's resilient.
Do it.
Yep. Doing it.
You literally hear it in your head, Willow, just be like, do it, do it, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Have you watched Disenchanted?
Disenchanted.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished the 3rd season.
Just Alpha, do it. Or Lucy,
It's
do
Lucy.
it. Do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think
So-
I do think for a second, but I'm really high on drugs too, so it's only a second.
Yeah, as
Can Willow survive a black hole? Yeah.
Fucking
Bwom.
know. Yeah, first of all, Willow would totally want to know that question too,
Mm-hmm.
just for the sake of sake.
I don't know what this is gonna do, but
None of us do. Ben's making up as he goes along.
I basically say
I mean I know what some of the functions are.
I don't know if I have actual communication with like my actual senses, like my speech. Can I say to this room
Yeah.
that shit's about to happen?
I'm doing a thing.
Things are happening. I may fire on the entire coalition army right now.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right.
By may, I mean I'm attempting to, and we'll see what happens.
You're just gonna get your throat slit from outside of this thing.
Yep.
Someone's gonna be like, no. How about
Like,
not?
this is not gonna happen. Okay, so at this point, Rudge is focusing his sight on the transport.
Do you have music?
And-
going? It's not on mine.
Do I have music going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I have nothing.
how about now?
No, I think I know why. I have to leave and come back.
Okay. So as Rudge is readying that, the coalition troopers that are going to do the like exchange in quotation marks are approaching the landing site. What is the like? How are the defenders situated at this landing site?
So seeing as if we have like we're within the building, around the buildings, right?
Yep.
We'd probably have the vehicle itself on top of like the highway, if there's still that little highway section built up there, because that's just going to take flight and start shooting basically.
Okay. Yep.
So that's basically just like on top of like it looks like it's like parked, and then when they kind of enter, we'll say close enough radar range, it'll take flight and then just immediately begin bombarding.
All right.
It'll focus on the 2 bots.
Yep.
Or actually, it'll probably it might actually focus on the SAMAS because they can fly.
Yeah. They are more mobile.
Yeah, they'll focus on the
The
SAMAS.
big SAMAS.
Yeah, and then the ground forces, which would be it'll be the pilot, and then we'll say we'll keep 2 drones on the vehicle, 1 on top, 1 on bottom. So it has a full 360 coverage of shooting range, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else will just be on the ground and they'll just start opening fire. Basically, they'll be just kind of within the building range.
Okay.
Like they'll be hiding within buildings and whatnot. They'll probably be like 1 just kind of standing out in the open, like, luring them in and being like, hey, I'm right here, come talk to me. And then as they walk over that general direction,
Yeah. All right. So yeah, For this, we're going to.
Yeah, I mean, we can be as detailed or as vague as you want. I mean, they're technically all just drones, except for the complex one.
Yeah,
but at the same
we'll do
time,
the opening salvo, like
Okay.
the first sort of round, basically, and then just
Yeah.
sort of see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
Because things are gonna get complicated real fast here. Oh
Yeah.
boy, exciting. All right, so the Skelelots are there. For this initial part, we're not going to worry about them.
Okay.
And there are 5 Samas units, not just that guy.
Yeah, I saw on the other page.
Yep.
There's the 2 bots, the 5 Samas, and the 20 troops, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Willow can roll initiative for the complex drone, right? She gets
it's-
all the bonuses for that.
Yep.
And then, I suppose I should. This is Willow, who's in the
vehicular thing.
I'll have to make some tokens for all of your drone types.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I can make little circular tokens. You just use like rounded ones, right?
I could.
Yeah,
I can make some for you and send them to you.
that works. Yeah, you have the website that.
The token
Yeah.
maker, or you do too.
Yep.
Yeah. That rolladvantage.com.
Boom. There we go. Nope. Trash. Okay, there we go. We got it.
Okay, so it's not letting me modify the complex drones initiative unless you want to type it in.
Right. I haven't given you control of it.
I mean, I got 18, so you can just type in 18 there. Hopefully, we won't need it too many more times on this screen.
Okay. 18. Yep.
Yep.
And then the other one.
I didn't roll for them yet. No bonuses. 9.
Okay. Well, what's your initiative modifier?
Something ridiculous. I forgot already. 7.
7. Okay. So you go before the robots a little bit, and then the other drones go after them.
Okay.
So yeah, by all means, fire on
so-
all cylinders.
Yeah, so complex drone takes flight. He's flying, obviously, so he doesn't get his normal gun, which I'm really sad about, actually, because that's better than the stupid vehicle. But so the vehicle itself will have. Actually, you know what? It's not going to attack this round. It's just going to focus on evasive maneuvers as piloting,
Okay.
which gives it a bonus to, or it gives attackers a penalty.
Yep.
It gives a
do you-
bonus to giving attackers a penalty.
Yeah,
You heard him.
I know what I said. Yeah, so evasive maneuvers is an extra -1 to their shot plus the speed.
Okay. Yeah. What is it going at? Like.
I mean, presuming it's combat speed, so probably like 90, 100 miles an hour,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Yeah. So like -4 total.
Total, yeah.
All right.
And then with him focusing on that, he won't be at a penalty for his piloting checks. So
Yep. So the drone's just piloting, and then the other drones are going to be the firepower. Makes sense.
Yep.
All right. So do they attack? You see them both like raise
I mean,
up the.
I mean, with sensors this close, I think it's like within like 1,000 feet, you can tell when weapon systems are activated.
Okay, so they.
At the very least, maybe not necessarily on like the drones, but for sure the vehicle, the weapon systems would be activated, so they would know.
Okay.
I mean, that would be my personal interpretation from a military standpoint. Is that like you should be able to tell weapon systems being activated because they power up. But
they don't attack this round.
Okay.
So that brings it to the other drone's turn.
Oh yeah, they're gonna fucking shoot.
Yep.
They're not gonna. They're not here to be friendly. I didn't make war drone to play Hugsies. Where's my other dice? Okay, so the two up top, they'll each take a shot at a different Samaz.
Okay.
They don't get any bonuses. So one got a 13, the other got a 12.
Yep. Those will hit. Yeah, just assume 9 or above hits
Okay.
for this. So you're firing at different ones?
Yeah, because they're on two different sides of the ship.
Right.
So they're literally acting as just like a pew 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 pew.
Alrighty.
So one took 30, the other took 20. Damn, I was hoping those are both me. Okay.
Alright.
So let's. And then the guys on the ground, they'll probably just concentrate fire on one of the robots now that they know it's for sure coming.
Yep.
So yeah, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots at fucking robot.
One robot, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Focus
Yep.
fire.
Yep. So I guess I'll have to do some smaller batches. So they all got 9 or above. Do you want me to tell you the individuals, or does it matter?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so those first 3. Sorry, not all of them. So those second 3, all but 1. So I got 5 hits so far. Last one. Got 5. Yeah. Okay, so 6 hit.
Nice. Roll that damage.
I really. Oh, I do have another die here. Like, I need a little bit more dice. And of course, they're all fucking 4-sided dice, so it's a weird die to roll.
Their damage is 1d4 times 10, right?
1d4 times 10 plus 10.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they got the big shoulder mounted.
Yep.
Okay, they're using. Oh yeah, the pulse laser rifle.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
$200 even.
200 even. Nice.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, 230. I forgot to add that plus 10 for the second 3. So
All right.
230.
So yeah, that takes a pretty good hit to one of the robots. And that salvo of unexpectedly powerful laser fire. All right. That
Nice,
brings
yeah.
it to
That was above average rolls across that. It's
the
good.
Samus. So they are going to fire at the. They'll fire at the flying thing.
Oh, the weapons platform.
Yeah, the weapons platform.
What the hell is that called? The impromptu weapons platform.
Yeah, so they're going at -4 from the speed. So that's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. That it's 9 or above, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, yep. So that one hits. Hits, and then the last one, which is the big guy, he hits. All right. So against for the 2 railguns, that's 70 mega damage.
Ouch.
And then the big guy fires one of his shoulder cannons, which is a big ol' laser, and that does 30.
So 100 total.
Yep.
Wee.
And then the Skelelots are moving into. They're sort of like running out in front of the robots and moving into like a position to lay down some suppressive fire.
Okay.
So that brings it back to Complex Drone's turn. We'll do one more round and then jump back over to Rudge and
Yeah. So I honestly don't believe and didn't expect the car to survive this. So essentially what they're going to do is he's going to drop the two bots are just going to like release their
Yep.
magnetics like drives, and then they'll drop, and then he's going to eject out of the car while basically like suiciding it into one of these things.
Okay, yeah.
Into the second one that hasn't been damaged yet.
The second robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sure.
he'll just like crank up the thrusters and hit eject basically.
Yeah. Do you want to make a piloting roll?
Yeah, I'm guessing a pilot would be the best way to do that. Yeah. And then that is an awesome success of 2.
2. Damn. All right.
Damn it, you beat me. My 3 was the best roll ever. Yeah, 2.
Do you have damage for ramming things? I know you have for power, but...
No, I mean that's like I hadn't honestly thought about it. I mean we could probably use similar-ish damage.
Yeah.
I mean it weighs more technically, but
thrust to mass ratio, it's probably about right.
Yeah, I mean there's probably like there's probably something in the stupid book about crash damage.
Yeah, we'll just use the same damage for right now.
Yeah. So just hold that up here. Where'd that go?
All right. Why don't you give me a strike roll at like +5 from the awesome success?
Well, how about a nat 20 for you?
Okay. Yep. So I mean, it's gonna try and dodge.
Yeah. That's
it does not. Yeah. So roll damage for just the same as the power armor ram.
Yeah. So. Assuming crit isn't an actual thing with this weird ass attack. Yeah,
I would treat it as a missile.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, that's success.
It's an unguided missile.
I rolled almost max damage. I rolled 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6.
Holy crap!
So that's 32 damage.
32 damage.
Yeah, not a ton, but...
All right. And I do want him... I'm going to have them make a piloting roll.
I mean, yeah, with that attack, there's actually just a straight 60% chance they fall over if you want to use the same rules.
Yeah, I was going to say, go ahead and roll that. See if
that's because that's like a skill thing, not a... so yeah, that'd be a 20. So 20, that would be a knockdown.
So they fall over. That makes perfect sense. And yeah, the car would take the same amount of damage as that. So obviously it is still unmanned and stuff, but
yeah, actually, I just realized something. I might
probably not totally destroyed.
Based on the rules of it, it actually uses the strength score of the vehicle, which is actually higher than the power armor. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? We rolled it already. It's good. Yeah. So car, bam. Car
nice. I mean, you knocked it down. That's the main awesome thing. All right, so this one, their turn. This one's gonna fire at one of the closer drones that dropped off the car, with its big shoulder-mounted rail guns.
Could you not?
It fires a dual burst from those.
It's a single attack, right?
Yep.
Totally gonna try and dodge that.
All right.
Yeah, so no bonuses, so 17 on the die.
So close. Unfortunately, I also rolled high.
Yeah.
So yep, that it does still hit. Hold on a second. Never mind. It's not gonna do that because it can't fire those simultaneously at you. You're too small. So it's going to instead fire its where is this gun? It's on the front. It's the nose gun.
Okay.
Which is a plasma ejector.
Copycats.
Yeah. So when I rolled minimum damage, 10 damage. Oh, that was pathetic.
Oh, ow, please don't ever do that again. Ow, yeah. Ouch, ow,
Okay, and then that brings it to your drone's turn.
But no, for real, please never do that again, because we're all going to shoot you now. Okay.
Die.
So we're gonna start off with 3 of them shooting at it and see how it stands after that. Probably all 7 are gonna attack it still, but or all probably yeah. So 2 hits. Roll the damage on that. See how that goes. What are those 3? Shooting at the robot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 60 more damage.
Okay.
Assuming it's still up.
Yep.
Okay, 3 more is gonna shoot at it. Those all hit. Um, 100 damage.
Okay. It is still up. It's looking pretty heavily damaged, but yeah, it's still standing.
Okay, I got 1 more of the original group of 7 that was shooting at it in the first place.
Mhm.
And I still got the 2 extra. So he hits for 30 damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yep.
Okay. Then the other 2 are just going to continue shooting at the same 2 Samaz that they first shot at.
All right.
Assuming they can shoot at them from the ground now.
What's the range on your weapons?
4,000 feet.
Okay. Yeah, they're still in range.
I was thinking more of like
range
line of
too.
sight and everything.
Nah, it's pretty. It's open enough that yeah,
So they both hit.
at least out there.
Yeah. They both do 40 damage.
40 damage. All right. Making it easy. All right.
Trying to.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, this one is not looking good. The bottom one. The other one had to stand up.
Yeah, the other one's just annoyed because a car parked on top of it.
Yeah. Just like throw that off.
Like, can you not do that, please?
So the Samus pilots are going to fire at. Let's see. There you dropped. There's 3 drones currently out, like sort of closer to the their forces.
Yeah.
So 3 of the Samus pilots are going to fire at one of them.
Okay.
So assuming
No dodging. Just yeah.
you're not dodging. Yep. Oh, okay. Wow. Those are all really good rolls. No crits though. So this would be the one that got hit by the puny plasma ejector.
That's what I was assuming.
It's a total of 70 damage.
Okay.
And then the head Samus guy and the other one are going to fire at the complex drone.
Okay. Pilot.
By random chance.
Yep. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it makes sense. They're tactical.
Okay, both of those will hit unless you dodge.
No, he'll just take it.
Okay. So, total of 60 damage from that.
Okay.
And then the Skellbots.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. So they are. We're gonna do this 5 attacks on each of the 3 guys out there, and then the remaining 10 will be. Well, how many others are?
So there's a total of 10 drones. 7 of them were not attached to the vehicle.
So 7 of them, the remaining 7 will get 1 attack each. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. That's too many attacks. We'll do the 5 on the 3 out here first. So, you have no bonuses or penalties out here, right?
No, presumably not. I mean, we were traveling fast to
The
begin
other
with,
ones
but-
are in cover, though, so they will... That's probably why they're not taking as many hits. Okay, so... 4 out of 5 hits on the first one.
Complex or the first?
The first, the one that's taking the most damage.
Yep, I got it, yep. We're on the same page.
Yep. Alright, so that's total of 43 damage.
Okay.
The other one... Ooh, wow, almost a crit. Okay. Same. 4 out of 5.
Yep.
41 damage. And then the final one, which is the complex. Oh, whoa, wow. Only 2 out of 5 hit.
Because he's a heroic character. So
Yeah, 21 damage from that.
he's the R2D2.
And then okay, the other shots going at the ones hiding in the city do not get hit by anything significant.
Okay.
Yeah, so all in all, not terrible for a first engagement. They probably have the MDCs on you still.
Oh yeah.
But this thing is in trouble. But we will jump over to Willow and Rudge in the weird sort of way that those two are in the same place.
Identical locations.
Yep. So the yeah, I moved you over here, right? So the commander, the hell is this guy's name?
The guy there, Commander Crawford.
Crawford. Yep. He kind of looks up from the command console over at Willow and says, it seems that your forces are not interested in negotiation.
No, it was you that was not interested in negotiation. I was more than willing to negotiate. But you made it clear that negotiation is not an option with the coalition. I simply wanted to probe your forces, seeing as you decided preemptively that we would eventually be crushed.
He nods and says, fair enough. Do you intend to cause trouble?
No.
Very well.
As I said, I am more than willing to surrender, but I want to see what your scouting party can do against my scouting party. More of a curiosity.
He nods and returns to look down at the command console, presumably content to allow his legion of gun-toting robots.
As he does that, I'm gonna say, you might want to keep an eye on that one robot. It's not looking so good.
No, he doesn't look up again. This guy's watching it like a hawk, though, the Sandless pilot. All right. Meanwhile, Rudge, you are focusing your black spot energy on this location.
Every once in a while, like, Willow's gonna throw out a random comment about the battle. Like, nothing that's gonna give them information, but just something like, ooh, ouch, that hurt.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be that robot.
Nice.
Just to unnerve the humans that are there.
Yep. Rudge, why don't you give me another D100 roll? Are you there, Mike?
70.
70?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a second, I thought that was your Savers Psionics. I'm like, how? What?
Rudge just got a plus 80 to Psionics.
Yep.
And he still only rolled a 70.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a
That's what I was assuming.
So on my roll.
Yep. Okay, so you manipulate some more of the buttons, We'll just call them buttons.
Plates.
And
buttons, whatever.
plates, yeah. The at this point, you kind of like glance down with your real sight, and you see that the console, you have kind of like subconsciously like assembled this these different plates into this sort of like circular diagram with like a focal point drawing like sort of like direction lines coming down towards the joystick that you're holding. And you feel the black spots in your omnipotent vision intensifying to the point where they're like actually removing parts of your sight. Like there are holes where that is.
Damn. Man. Zero. Monitor my vitals while this is happening.
To see if you're actually like losing sight. So give me another save versus psionics.
I need fucking cyber eyes when this is over.
Let's say I love this. So by the end of this, you're gonna be who knows what. You're gonna be like a machine. You're gonna be a building.
Yep. All right. This is a shitty roll. I got a 1.
A 1. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
you know, kind of like when my legs are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kind of one. Now I'm gonna have a lobotomy instead. 1 second, I have to pee, so you can decide how I'm gonna die.
That's not what I'm deciding.
Yeah. By the way, if I die, can I come back as a dragon?
Dragons are pretty cool.
Play a dragon hatchling. A plant dragon hatchling.
Good thing Willow's in her metal form.
Yeah. I mean, that was on purpose.
Yeah.
I want to get better at like. So I've started recently working with Blender to try and learn how to do some animation stuff. Because I've seen it to where you can take like a picture and actually create a 3D model off of the picture, and the picture I have of Willow is actually like perfect for that. I just have to crop it properly, and I don't have a good cropping program to like crop around her perfectly because all the colors contrast so much.
Yeah.
But it'd be awesome to have like a little 3D model of Willow.
Yeah. That'd be...
Oh well, assuming she survives.
All right, back.
All right. So, roll a d20.
Hooray! Again, the same one.
Yep.
All right, I got an 11. 2 1s.
An 11. Okay. Nice.
I got 2 1s this time. Man, that is
I mean, at least you didn't roll a 1 on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, Rudge, within the tower, and I guess without the tower, you can see from the outside as this happens. You see sort of glowing lines of white light sort of drawing up in this sort of like strobe pattern up the length of the tower.
Okay.
And the energy sort of collects across the edge of the disc, and it doesn't so much make sound as it does like make this sort of oppressive absence of sound around it. As the energy focuses along the edge of the disc and gathers at a point closest to the Death's Head transport. There is this sort of like humming throughout the tower that increases in intensity up to the point where it suddenly stops for a second. And then, again, almost soundlessly, with only like this sort of faint boom. A beam of like it's like white energy, but the inside of it is pitch black.
Oh, awesome. Negative energy.
Shoots out and hits the Death's Head transport.
Negative beam.
Roll
Activate.
2d6.
Okay. Come on, boxcars. You've been fucking me all night. Dice. Well, not all night. I got that 1, 3, and an 8, so half and half. Half and half. Hoocha! I got.
Last time I got. Oh, go ahead.
I got them. Boxcars.
Double ones? Oh man.
No,
All right.
double sixes.
Oh god. Okay. Both of those are interesting. Actually, let me see here. All right, so now multiply that by 100.
So 1,200.
Yep.
There it is.
So
1,200.
Willow,
Yes.
lucky for you, the Death's Head transport is quite a durable vessel. And lucky for everybody else inside of it right now. So you see this sort of like you feel the thum, and the top half of the transport is just gone. Like the ceiling and this sort of like whole area right here, it just does not exist anymore.
So when we'll be like, so my friends are here.
All of the humans are just like look up at the freaking hole in the ceiling. And
at the lack of, or just up into the sky.
Yeah. And I mean, they're all wearing helmets, but you're pretty sure they weren't expecting that. The Skelelots obviously don't react at all.
They're just like, is there something different?
They don't care.
Yeah. So the commander sort of like looks up and then looks back down at Willow, and he
Problem?
says,
You seem to be missing part of your ship.
he sort of turns around and
That was expensive.
tries to open this door. It does not open.
Which door did he try to open?
The door, presumably to the cockpit.
Okay, yeah.
And then he kind of like bangs on it and shouts, "Get us moving! We're falling back." You hear the ship kind of like groan a little bit. I mean, like its engines are still intact, but like it's not doing so hot.
It took structural damage.
Yeah, severe structural damage.
Does it have like maneuverable jets from like? I can't remember the Death's Head off the top of my head, but I thought it had like its maneuvering thrusters were on like the.
I'm sure it has maneuvering thrusters on the top of it. Its main gun is gone.
Yeah. In any case,
I mean, it seems like in Willow's expert analysis, most of its engines are on the bottom, on the saucer section.
Yep.
It seems like it will probably be capable of limping away, but like it is so vulnerable right now. A few well-placed attacks would ruin it.
Well, here's what I was thinking. So I can heat up metal. Presumably this floor is metal. I'm just gonna like melt through the floor at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
And drop through. That's exactly.
Just right through the engine.
That's what I was hoping you could do.
And actually, if I can actually go far enough to where like my person is like underneath like general shooting me in the head range, I'm just gonna start like fucking shit up.
Right.
I can because I can manipulate 20 pounds. Is it 20 pounds per level? Just moving it with my hand as funsies. So I can literally like just grab bars, grab anything metal, and just start moving it around like clay. So, like, on my way down, I'm just going to be fucking shit up.
Okay, how fast can you heat Melor? Like, is there a damage?
Yeah, there's a damage threshold for it, I believe. Let's see here. So the heating, so if we're talking about like going through something, it becomes instantly red hot. It says 20 pounds per level. Yeah, we knew that. Just standard damage is 2d6 per round, depending on how you want to look at that. Because the 2d6, because generally it's not used as an attack. It's used as there's a skill check involved. Like there's two different variations how you could consider this. If you're attacking something, it's 2d6 damage. Like if you're trying to like attack a person or something. But for just doing stuff, it's a skill check. But like I'll let you decide how you want to do it.
Why don't we roll the damage for your like plasma attack?
Yeah. It's probably
count that as like equivalent.
Similar idea.
Fuck shit up damage.
Yeah, just like goodbye. Oh yeah.
Goodbye, floor.
So that'd be a good time to roll a nat 1. Cool. So 10 damage.
Oh no.
So
okay.
we each rolled nat 1s in our endeavors.
I mean, I imagine she's probably doing this just standing there, still with her arms crossed, talking shit to the captain, the commander, while the floor is heating up, because she doesn't have to touch it. She can just.
Yeah.
So her feet are.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna roll to see if, because right now the humans are definitely distracted.
Yep.
The Skelelots aren't, but we'll see if they determine that is enough to.
Yeah, because she hasn't moved at all. So. Basically.
Okay. No, not yet. You get one more round of damage.
Okay. And then it evens out. So 4, so 40.
Okay. So that's enough that you start like melting into the floor. And the Skelelots notice and open fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, captive is escaping.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16 attacks.
Yeah, so actually, like thinking of that, we'll see if she's conscious after this first.
Yep.
Then we'll see if she does anything else. That gave me an idea.
They are being somewhat conservative with their attacks because they don't want to destroy the rest of the ship.
Also, if they miss, they might, just fuck shit up.
Exactly. Okay, so 2 hits so far. That's 3. That's a hit. That's a crit. Hit. Hit. Miss. So we're down 1 now. Hit. Hit. Miss.
Hit. Dog barks. Hit. Dog barks.
Yeah.
Miss. 3. Hit. Miss. Down 4. Ooh, that's a natural 1. Hit. Okay. So, all in all, 4 attacks missed, averaging out the crit into one of the misses. So that's 12 hits. It's a lot of damage, but...
Yeah.
Good thing she's in her metal form. 128 mega damage.
How much? 128?
Yep.
Actually, she's still wearing the fucking coalition armor, too.
Oh, yeah.
So destroy your own ship, bitches.
Yeah, so let's see, that armor is 100 MDCs max. We'll say it's at half, so 50. Yeah. It takes 50 MDCs before it's completely destroyed.
Yeah, it literally just falls off her.
Yep. And then roll one more damage die for your
30.
shit up. Okay, so yeah, at this point you like get down and basically just burrow into the ground.
Yeah,
of
like
the ship.
so what she's gonna do is as she does that, she's gonna start pulling metal above her so things can't follow her.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only volley they were able to get off.
Yeah.
So you go down through the engine of this, and what other metal or what other armor that you still had is melted off by just like crawling into the thrusters, basically.
Yep.
And like blowing them up, and you climb out of the bottom of this ship like a freaking metal earthworm.
Willow is so sad that she can't record this for Rudge.
It's pretty awesome. And plummet to the ground. The ship managed to get like maybe 100 to 200 feet of altitude in the time that it took for you to do that. So you drop down and land on the ground, of course, and you sort of look up to see the ship just sort of like listing off to the side, going, and it's gonna crash now. You totaled the rest of what it was, and it sort of turns and smashes into the dirt, probably like a quarter mile away from your position.
Oh, I hope Rudge saw that on his like Omnivision.
The rest of the coalition
it's all black
force
over there. Can't see shit.
You're not actually super far away from like the camp there.
Oh yeah, I imagine I'm like right near there.
They are not concerned with you. They are consolidating their forces to support the downed Death's Head.
Yeah. Did that beam manage to hit like anything, or did it just hit the Death's Head?
It just hit the Death's Head. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Well, the beam hit and then it exploded out into this like sphere of annihilation.
Yep.
It encompassed like probably about this much area.
Yeah.
About 100-foot radius, 150 feet maybe.
Bomb.
Just
some cool shit.
Little pulse.
So far, I've done the most damage in any campaign. No, I have no idea how much Brunhilde did.
That's like all the damage that Rudge has done. Like way more than all the damage Rudge has done in the entire campaign up to this point. Okay, so the Rudge, that one you rolled on the saves versus psionics.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
So don't remember. I remember.
We don't talk about ones here.
So as you fire and you see that happen, that like screaming techno ghost, as you called it, the like static, just like totally encompasses your senses.
Okay. 0. What's my vitals?
You just like pass out basically. You see visions of an infinite void, of like static and like shifting dark shapes roiling through it all, and flashes of light illuminating indistinct figures that seem to all be just like surrounding you, looking at you. And you come to consciousness again. A minute having passed.
Does my head hurt?
Yeah. Even with the drugs. Your hand is also still like latched onto the sphere joystick in like a death grip.
Well, yeah.
As Dr. Torres and Zero are both like at your shoulders. but you sort of like regain your senses for the most part. You feel kind of like a funny tingling on like one side of your tongue, which isn't going away.
I taste metal.